Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. And peace to the fellow Akim has their life daily, pushes truth with sincerity. And the few Akwahis and learning Shalom to the 4,400, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3, in the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad, the four corners of the whole world. And this video is on the deep underground military bunkers and luxury billionaire doomsday bunkers. And you know, some of these entertainers, they got bunkers like Kanye, Kim Kardashian, Tom Cruise got one in Colorado. Rick Ross got one in Florida. You know, is what it is. All these super luxury bunkers that is being made is coming for to preserve them, to keep them safe when the nukes start flying. You know, when the thermonuclear warheads start being part of World War III. You know, when it stopped being little bitty missiles, and the nuclear warheads come out to play. And the scriptures say that, hey, this place, America, is going to get hit by 200 million warheads. You know, and if you do get hit by them, if you got a bunker here and this place right here, America, get hit by them 200 million nuclear warheads, that thermonuclear luxury bunker that you had set up, that's your tomb. You ain't coming out of there. You know? You're dying in there. You know? It is what it is. You know? But, you know, I asked Google AI mode, you know, about the thermonuclear bunkers, and they want to give me books on fiction. So I just, no fiction, just give me only the facts. So this is Google AI mode, verified by public architectural records, investigated data, and industry documentation. The concrete facts regarding deep underground military bases, and it's a nickname D.U.M.Bs, you know, and a luxury billionaire doomsday bunkers that includes the following structural details. Verifiable facts, deep underground military bases, D.U.M.Bs, while the internet lore embellished these sites with supernatural theories, the official declassified government record confirmed their actual strategic parameters. Engineering origin, hardened military facilities are built primarily through the Cold War era under continuity of government protocols to withstand multi-megaton nuclear strikes. Cheyenne Mountain Complex, located in Colorado. This is the most famous verified subterranean base. It is bored 2,000 feet into solid granite and houses individual structural buildings isolated on massive springs designed to absorb kinetic shock of nuclear detonation. And you know, these people that got these bunkers that's in the United States, when this place start shake, rattling, and rolling, hey, you in them bunkers, you gonna be bouncing off the walls like a bunch of Tic Tacs, you know? Because, hey, the military got their shit hooked up got their shit hooked up on massive steel springs designed to absorb kinetic shock waves of nuclear detonation. So, hey, it's gonna be like they in the car. They gonna be bouncy. They gonna be bouncing all the way around that motherfucker. It'd be like if you're on a boat and the tide go down and come back up. You know? Raven Rock Mountain Complex, Site R, located in Pennsylvania-Maryland border. This underground facility served as an alternative electronic command hub for the Pentagon. It features extensive blast-hardened tunnel network drilled deep into the rock. D.U.M.B bunker, a historic example of secret federal bunkers hidden directly beneath a commercial civilian asset, codenamed Project Greek Island. Its massive subterranean facility was built directly underneath West Virginia luxury Greenbrier Resort to house the entire U.S. Congress in the event of nuclear war before it was publicly exposed by investigative journalists. You know, verifiable luxury billionaire bunkers, verifiable facts. Luxury billionaire bunkers, market for high-end private underground shelters, has shifted from being from simple concrete panic rooms into fully autonomous subterranean estates built by specialized defense contractors. Mark Zuckerberg, Koalalu Ranch, publicly acquired planning documents and construction permits obtained through Freedom of Information requests, confirmed that Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg constructed a sprawling, highly secretive compound in Kauai, Hawaii, estimated a total land and development cost of $2.70 million. Blueprints detail a 5,000 square foot underground survival shelter built with independent power generators, autonomous food system, water purification setup, and massive heat blast doors filled with concrete. New Zealand Haven tech elites, including PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel, explicitly require vast isolated tracts of land in the remote South Island of New Zealand, specifically to position private survival properties, while Thiel Pacific mass log design was subsequently restricted by local conservation laws. The geographic pipeline of Silicon Valley executive installing modular and underground shelters across the remote areas of New Zealand remains heavily documented. Military infrastructure repurposing private survival firms continue to purchase decommissioned Cold War military real estate, large private bunker network in the world. Volk's X-Point span 18 square miles in North Dakota. The company acquired 575 heavy reinforced concrete and steel munition bunkers built by the U.S. Army in 1942, retrofitting them into private underground residence designed to sustain 10 to 20 people per unit, completely off-grid for up to a full year. Commercial bunkers manufacturers, companies such as Atlas Survivor Shelters and Rising S Company build and install modular steel blast shelters for ultra-high net profit individuals. Commercial prices range from $20,000 for a standard survival pod up to $20 million for a large-scale underground fortress featuring tactical command center, indoor hydroponic agricultural farms, pool suites, high-grade air filtration array designed to block chemical, biological, radiational, and nuclear CBRNs. That's a chemical, biological, radiational, and nuclear contaminants. You know, this is what they got set up. You know, these bunkers. I just want to see images. Matter of fact, I don't even want to see stories. Videos on them. Matter of fact, not that. Luxury bunkers. And this is all you got to do. Luxury bunkers, underground luxury bunkers. You can put images up and they show you pictures of it. You know, how they plan on living underground. You know, these are, bunkers that they got set up underground. You know, this is a silo that's been made into a bunker. You know, these things has been spoken of in the scriptures, and these things are going to happen coming soon. Hey, they're going to be in them bunkers, and according to Bible prophecy, we're going to get them up out of them bunkers, and that their first work is to bury the dead bodies. They're going to have a continuum. They're going to have work to do, you know. They think they're going to escape and come out of there and build a new world? Nah. You ain't building shit. You're going into captivity, according to Bible prophecy. You know? And the first scripture I want to get is Amos 9:1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Hey, you go in them bunkers or whatever, hey, you're not escaping. Hey, you're not escaping judgment. Judgment is going to happen for you, regardless whether you like it or not. You know? And those that get trapped up in them tombs, you know, when America get caught up in the 200 million thermonuclear warheads strike this place, and this place literally becomes the lake of fire, you're going to be brought back in another reincarnation and put chains on your neck. Or, you're going straight into captivity. You ain't escaping this. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. And though they climb up into heaven, thence I will bring them down. Hey, the space stations. Hey, you think you're gonna escape by going upwards or downwards under the ground? You ain't escaping. You know, you're not going to escape this judgment that's coming, whether you receive it or not. You know, this is an elite plan to escape them things, but hey, it's just a trap because hey, you're gonna be trapped up in there, and we're gonna get you up out of there. The men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is gonna get you up out of there. You know, you got work to do. And though they hide themselves atop a Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So if you go in the mountains or under the sea, you're going to, Leviathan will get you. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahshai got some shit for your asses. You know, you up under the sea. You think you gonna escape? Nah, you ain't escaping. You ain't getting away. You know? And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence I will command the sword, and it shall slay them, and I will set my eyes upon them for the evil and not for the good. And kind. It's be time for judgment. Hey, everything you did to us, we're gonna do it to you. We made us work for free, for nothing. You know, you're gonna work free for us for nothing. And it's just not Esau; it's all you nations, because all you had a part in putting us in captivity. You know, it just wasn't the Edomites. Hey, every last one of you nations had a part in it. You know, at one time or another, we was under slavery under you. You know, that's the reason why all of y'all going into captivity. Matter of fact, let me just drop that because this is gonna be a quick video. Drop that. This is Revelation 6 and 12. And I beheld, and lo, he opened up the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. And a great earthquake is from the thermonuclear warheads. You know, the aftershock of these missiles, these warheads blowing up above the earth, because these thermonuclear warheads is going to blow before they hit the ground. You know, that's the best form of those missiles getting the most damage from their yield. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casting her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And these thermonuclear warheads are going to fall back towards the earth in an arcing angle, and it's going to be multiple of them. This whole land, America, is going to get broken up. The lines of confusion. You won't know New York from California. You won't know Michigan from Texas. You know, or Florida. This place is going to be fucked up. And if you here in your bunker here, I don't care where you at. You're not making it. You know, you're not going to escape this thing. I don't care how much money you have. And heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And you remember that movie, the TV show, what's that TV show that's on Netflix? No, it's on Amazon. Fallout, the game. Yeah, and the TV show. You see that mushroom cloud blowing up, and the people going to them bunkers, the fallout shelters. Hey. They ain't escaping. They ain't getting up. They are not going to be in there after all shit hit the fan. These people are going to be preserved just for a little while, little time, you know, just a small amount of time. And all the kings of the earth and the great men, you so-called rulers of the world, you presidents, you prime ministers, or whatever they call you, you know, the sheik or Muhammad, whatever they call you, in what land you in, you're not escaping this thing, you know. And every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. And those thermonuclear bunkers, those deep underground military bases. Matter of fact, they got cities under the ground. That lady, Miss Finch, one of Bush's aides, was talking about they was building them bunkers underground. No. Said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sit upon the throne, and that's Yahweh, the Most High, and from the wrath of the Lamb, and that's Yahushua. For great is the day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? And hey, you're not escaping this judgment. I don't care what you do. You're going to get judged. You know, you high ones that's on high, y'all going to get brought down. You know? In fact, let me... This is Isaiah. This is 24 and 21. Oh, go up a scripture. This is 24 and 18. It shall come to pass, he that fleeth from the noise of the fair shall fall into a pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in a snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundation of the earth do shake. And hey, these thermonuclear warheads, the intercontinental ballistic missiles, is going to have multiple vehicle reentry vehicles. These warheads, and they're going to come back down and the arcing angles like a mighty fig tree, and they're gonna be targeted to hit certain places. Matter of fact, the scriptures say 200 million thermonuclear warheads gonna hit this place. Hey, the Most High is gonna take control of them warheads, you know, and make them do what He wanted them to do, you know. The and the found and the blast, the shot, uh, uh, the blast wave of those missiles is going to shake this motherfucking earth terribly. And the earth is broken down, and the earth shall be dissolved, and the earth is moved exceedingly. And the earth shall roll to and fro like a drunkard, and it shall be moved like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. And this place is gonna shake like like a little plastic container of Tic Tacs. Hey, this planet is gonna shake like that. And if you in them bunkers and hey, you ain't got it reinforced with springs or whatever, you might be shaking in that motherfucker just like a bunch of Tic Tacs, bouncing off of walls and shit. You know? Bouncing off the ceiling and shit. and And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. The kings of the earth, the rulers of this world, not the motherfucking president, not the kings, the real kings, the central banking families, the ones that control all these politicians. Get these people to do whatever the hell they want. What did when the 1948ers? What did he say? Lord Rothschild. He didn't say it to anybody else. He said it to the ruler, one of the rulers of this world. It was great honor to give you this land, our land, Those the high ones on high, the rulers of this world, the controllers. You think the president and the Ayatollah Khomeini and Xi and Putin controlling shit? Nah, It's the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the Bloombergs, the Goldmans, the Rockefellers. These the guys that control policy. What Meyer Amshire Rothschild said. I don't care who write the laws. Give me control of the money. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in a pit, and they be shut in a prison, and after many days they shall be visited. After we get you, we're going to put you in the pit, and after many days, we're going to come get you, and we're going to put your ass to work. And your first work is continual employment. But, man, I got a few more scriptures I want to bring out. This is a good one right here. This is, this is when, Yahweh shall return because, they going in the holes of the rocks. This is Isaiah 2 and 19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for the fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and for the glory of his majesty, when he rises to shake terribly the earth. And how he's going to do that? The thermonuclear warheads. Them thermonuclear warheads is going to shake this motherfucker. Like I said, like a can of mints, you know. I wish I had some mints in my hand if I could just shake it and rattle it before you get hear how it's bouncing off the tin. Hey, people are going to be in them bunkers. They're going to be bouncing off the ceiling, you know? Because, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua going to fuck some of these people up in them bunkers. But they don't even make it out of there. You know? Go straight to the spirit world. In a day a man shall cast his idols of silver, his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, and to the cliffs of the rocks, and to the top of the ragged rocks, for the fear of Yahweh, and for the glory of his majesty, when he rises to shake terribly the earth. And you think you're gonna be doing some shit? Just you think you're building some shit that's gonna save you, is gonna spare you from this shit that's coming? Well, it's not shit. From, spare you from the destruction that's coming, the judgment that's coming for you. No, you're just being saved for a little while, you know. You're gonna have continual employment. You know, our plan is to get up out of here. The chariots. You know, that's our plan A. We don't have a plan B. You know, our plan B is on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, sending Yahushai and the angels to gather us and make war with you at the same time while doing it. Pursuant to Matthew the 24th chapter. Revelation the 19th chapter, the 11th verse. Yahushua is not coming to be a nice guy. He's coming to make war. He's coming twofold. To save and make war and pass out judgment. You know? And the precept I want is this one. This is Revelation 11 and 12. And the same hour there was a great earthquake, and a tenth part of the city fell. And that's the 10 FEMA regions in America. And an earthquake was slain of men 7,000. And 7,000 mean completion. Because America is going to be completely destroyed, you know, by them thermonuclear warheads. And the remnant were frightened and gave glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, power of heaven, you know. And the second woe is past, and the third woe cometh quickly. And the second woe is World War II, and the third war is the thermonuclear destruction of this place, World War III. And we're right at the brink of it, man. We're at the beginning stages of it, you know? And after we get taken up, come up hither, we're going to be coming back down. And when we come back down, that's when the real work start happening for you. So-called the elites. They ain't never worked a day in their life. They're going to be going to work, you know. And in fact, let me get this one right quick. Yep. Behold, this is Jeremiah 16 and 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And the fishers are the prophets, the teachers, you know. and they shall fish them, and that's fishing the hopeful elect and the 1/3 of the house of Israel. And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. And hey, we going in them bunkers, you get you. And hey, we putting you to work. You know, you got work to do. You got continual employment to do. You got work to do, and this gonna be the job, that you're gonna be doing. You know, and the first job is to bury all them dead bodies from the war. From the destruction. We keep trying to tell you that, hey, Most High destroyed the world the first time with water, a cleansing agent. He's going to destroy the world again the next time with another cleansing agent. And that's fire. This world need to be purified and cleansed. And it shall come to pass in that day, I will give unto God a place where there are graves in Israel, in the valley of passages on the east of the sea shall stop the noses of the passenger, and there shall they be buried, God and all his multitude, and they shall call it the Valley of Hamon-Gad. And this is where all the dead bodies are going. That's going to be it's going to be a sight, because y'all Ratasa, I'm doing the first day and watching y'all do this shit. I can't wait, for the end of y'all kingdom, and watching you elites do some work, get busy, big rocks and the little rocks. Get to work. If you say something, we're going to whoop you. We're going to beat you and make you do it. And 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying them, that they may cleanse the land. And we ain't going to do it. Y'all going to do it. We just going to take the credit of it. And yea, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown, the day that I shall be glorified, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land, to bury with the passages of those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. And after the end of 7 months, they shall search. And what you searching for? Dead bodies, dead bones, human bones. Anything that's dead on the earth, you're going to be grabbing it. And the passengers shall pass through the land, and when they see a man's bone, then shall he set up a sign by it, till the buriers have buried it in the valley of Hamon-Gad. Also the name of the city shall be Hamanah. Thus shall they cleanse the land. And this is what's coming, for you. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai said this shit is going to happen. We believe that it's going to happen, and we can't wait for you to go into captivity, for the end of your kingdom and the beginning of ours that is to come. You know, uh, uh, and this is coming back to the earth. You know, uh, 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 um, it's Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth was passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And that's us coming back down to the earth, the Israelites. And when this is done, hey, there will be no more war. You know, no, there's no more war when we return back to the earth. You know, you people that's in our land right now, you don't fit the prophecy. You know, where is this? Revelation 22, and I just pushed Isaiah. Oh, that's what I did. Yeah. But that's it on this one. I pray this video is edifying to the hopeful that. With that said, a shalom. Matter of fact, let me get Isaiah 2. Come on. And this right here is how the kingdom is going to be established. And we're you don't want to work, we're going to beat you. You know, after you come out of the holes of the rocks, we're going to lay our hands on you. You know, I got to get my get back. So with that said, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Shai. This is when the kingdom is established. Isaiah 2:1, the word of Isaiah the son of Moaz concerning Judah and Jerusalem, it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh house shall be established, and the top of the mountains shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. You know, all the nations. What they gonna do? Hey, they gonna be coming to to our kingdom, and they're gonna be bringing the resources, and also they're gonna be living according to the laws, statutes, commandments of the Bible. And many people shall go and say, "Come ye, let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his path. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. And nation shall not lift up nation against nation, and neither shall they learn war anymore." You know, that's the end of your kingdom and the beginning of the everlasting kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom.